Seth Rogen makes his mark, Ari Aster has daddy issues, and Liam Neeson finds love again after all these years.
Oh, it's time for class.
Class is in session!
Roll call! Bueller?
I'm gonna be late for class.
Bueller?
Am I hallucinating here? Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm late for class.
You're mine now. You belong to me.
Did you study for the test?
No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimblett to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Hello, classmates. Welcome to another episode of Middle Class Film Class. I'm your host for today, Pete.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Joseph.
And we got a banner show today. We have the gang's all here. We're back.
No ceremonious sort of return to the show. We're all here this time.
We're just normal.
Return to form.
Yes, normal on a normal Saturday.
No, I mean, normal enough. It's Mercury's in retrograde right now. All of us Tauruses are pulling out our hair in frustration.
Your car? Your Ford Taurus?
No, the zodiac sign.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
You're a Taurus too.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not. Why would I be a Taurus? If
Do I scream Taurus
our
to
months
you?
our birthdays are 2 months apart from each other. I don't know shit
Oh,
about.
that's right. It's on.
You don't
it's
even
in.
know.
It's in June.
You don't even know my birthday.
Yeah, it's June 11th.
That's wrong.
Wrong.
It
Absolutely
isn't?
wrong. Wrong.
I know it's Flag Day.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
Well, anyways, listeners, thank you to everyone joining us on YouTube Live and otherwise. And, of course, all the OG audio-only classmates that still haven't joined us on the YouTube stream. It is fun over here. Come over and say hi in the chat if you are, have always been curious.
Please.
What Tyler looks like and smells like.
People are
Smell-o-vision.
curious about my looks and smells.
Yeah.
The way we describe it, I think, doesn't really do it justice.
No.
I mean,
You can see the lines coming off of him.
It's like a cartoon.
Yeah.
yeah, that's funny.
I'm just kidding.
Great stuff.
It's like that one guy, that one kid from Charlie Brown.
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Pen. Yeah. I'm Pigpen. I always thought I was the piano playing kid.
I was just going to say, you're definitely not Linus.
Oh. All right. Well, fair enough. I agree with that.
Which
assessment.
Charlie Brown character are you?
I don't know. I'd like to think that I'm Snoopy. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm actually like Snoopy, but I would like to be more like Snoopy.
Be more like Snoopy.
I live my life like WWSD. What would Snoopy do?
Yeah. What would
Sleep
Snoopy do?
Sleep all day. Have war flashbacks.
I don't know.
Fly a doghouse around.
What's the bird's name?
Woodstock.
Woodstock. Yeah. I think I'm Woodstock. He's cool.
Woodstock doesn't do shit.
I know.
Just a little yellow guy.
No, I think that people, if they hear you talking about how, I need to get my hair cut, Gavin Newsom, I haven't been able to book him yet because he's on this tour.
Like how it's turned into Gavin Newsom is the one that's cutting the hair.
Yeah, exactly.
I have the leader of California cutting my hair.
Yeah, exactly.
I demand it.
So they just want to they want to see what you look like.
Oh,
and
well.
they see the profile from the thumbnail from the
and then they're
Facebook,
like, oh, that's nice.
or the
Should
podcast.
shave your head and grow a mustache.
I'm not doing that again.
Bron-
I'm not
Bronson
shaving my head
style.
again.
Why not?
No,
Let's do it together.
No, I am not shaving
Let's
my
make a
head
bet,
again.
and then if
Get a
you-
haircut and
if
grow
you
a
lo-
mustache.
No.
If you lose, you shave your head. If I lose, you shave your head, and I shave also my head too.
You don't like having a mustache?
I flirted with the mustache look for a minute, but I don't know. I can't commit to it. I have a hard time with commitment.
I think you grow a fine mustache like a Mark Maron too.
I do.
Yeah, it's thick in the middle.
Yeah. You know, my favorite look is like I get like a little bit of a shadow and then the thick, like Mark Maron.
Yeah, Mark
it's
Maron.
a good look, but
Yeah.
I have a problem with commitment. So
I saw a flashback to him, like an old stand-up before he had the facial hair as a committed thing.
looks weird.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh,
he
yeah.
looks nothing like himself.
No, he doesn't.
It's
No,
a
he
terrible
does
look.
not. He has aged like a fine wine for sure. He's a handsome devil now.
If I could connect the middle, I would grow a mustache, but I can't. I get the reverse Hitler. It's bald in the middle. I hate it. I hate it. It's so embarrassing. So I just have to cut it off.
Yeah, no, I'm not shaving my head. I've done it 2 times in my life, and I regretted it immediately. Immediately.
Get some help.
Immediately after all is said and done, I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, what have I done to myself? God damn it.
Do it for me. I can't grow one.
No, he's talking about shaving his head.
Shaving my head.
No, grow a mustache for me.
Again?
Yes.
All right. Well, I just shaved this morning, so I got a fresh start now.
You just shaved this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you
He's
already.
scissors.
Oh, okay.
I have
Scissors.
clippers, you know,
Yeah.
just
That's a trimming. That's not shaving.
oh, well,
I guess you'd have to go with like a razor to
I
actually
used
get
to
it clean.
shaving, yeah.
yeah, that's clean shaven.
All right, enough of that. Let's get into some Gavin chatter.
Find some charity, ye lad. Now's the time for Gab and Chatter.
Gavin Chatter, movie news of the week. Tyler, lead us off.
Oh, we're going into the normal direction now. Okay.
That's right.
I was not prepared for that, but all right. So I stumbled upon this article.
Question 1.
Oh, no.
Wait, again?
No, I'm just kidding.
I would've been okay, I stumbled upon this article this morning from Variety.com. It's the title is "Why Seth Rogen is Becoming the New Nicole Kidman Across TV and Film." He's going on quoted as saying in the title, "I've always been proud of having a lot of output." I never knew Nicole Kidman having a lot of output.
Is that what they're referencing?
Yeah.
She's the new Nicole Kidman, but in what way?
He's the new Nicole.
Yeah, he's the new Nicole Kidman.
Because he's doing a lot. He has a lot of work. So
I mean, you can say that about Eric Roberts too, though.
yeah. I mean, I guess.
He's
I
the
mean, you're
Eric
not gonna-
Roberts of our generation.
He's the Eric Roberts of Nicole Kidman's.
I mean, I suppose you're not gonna get views with having Eric Roberts in the title of your article.
How dare you?
He has a demo.
Yeah.
He's got a big demographic.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, so with a seemingly endless list of projects he's appearing in or is involved with, Seth Rogen jokes he could be the new Nicole Kidman. Put me on Lioness now, he says.
Is the laugh in the article?
Yeah, he says he's laughing, but I figured I'd put a little
Put a little zhuzh on.
zhuzh on it. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
He says he doesn't feel overworked. He's quoting in the article saying he sleeps 8 hours a day and he likes to work. I mean, so this is kind of where I'm getting with the article, because I realized like in the past I'll just read the article verbatim and then go from there. But essentially he's talking about how he doesn't feel overworked despite all the projects he is currently involved in. Mm-hmm. I don't know the projects, but I know he's involved in a lot of them. And he's comparing himself to Nicole Kidman, which I thought I don't really know.
They look kind of similar.
Who? Nicole Kidman and Seth Rogen?
Yeah, she's getting more and more plastic surgery to look like him.
Oh,
It's a weird goal.
I don't
but she's
think
getting
we've.
there.
yeah.
I don't think we've actually seen her real hair in a long time. I think she wears wigs all the time.
She
Is it
does?
really?
That's
The
what
wigs?
I've heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking to myself after reading this interview, you know, Seth Rogen is goddamn a success story if there ever was one in Hollywood, because he's like the rags from riches story, and he's a good dude too. So it's really fascinating to.
Did he start in rags?
I don't know. I
I think
mean,
he was just a normal guy.
Freaks and Geeks
Well,
was like
I mean,
his
it's
first.
It's a
Yeah,
thing.
and then Donnie Darko
Donnie Darko. I mean, he's
Oh,
been
yeah.
involved in a lot.
asked to see your boobs or something.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. But I just think his rise to stardom is fascinating. It's a small time actor in Canada and moves to LA to his debut role, Freaks and Geeks, and then his career cascades from there.
I have a problem with his pottery. He makes like ashtrays
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
They're like $150 for an ashtray.
Really?
Yeah,
I
And
knew
they're
he
not,
was-
They're not cool looking anything.
I knew he had his fingers in clay, but I didn't know
Aiken?
that they were, huh? Aiken? Oh, funny.
That was very good. Thank you.
But
I was
I
just
didn't
waiting to make a Clay Aiken joke.
But I
for
didn't realize
years in the show.
and I just set you up for it.
Thank you.
I just think his career is fascinating. I didn't know that his pottery work was so expensive.
It's ridiculous.
I thought, you know, it's interesting. I thought he would be.
His time is valuable though, so
I don't think the term humble is the right word, but I thought he'd be more grounded, him being a stoner and all, that he wouldn't price his pottery at such a high rate.
let's see. Unique ceramics designed by Seth Rogen.
He's strapped for cash.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is.
His biggest hit right now is the studio.
Yeah, that's a big shit. It's less now.
Oh,
It
good.
looks like prices come down. He's got one ashtray in stock for $58.
Okay.
I would
I
want
mean, they
a
are.
stash jar in stock for 50. Okay, these are much more reasonable now.
Yeah.
But I don't
that's
think
good.
I would never
these
buy
are-
an ashtray for $50.
I don't think that these
Well,
are.
it's handcrafted.
No, I don't think these are the ones handcrafted by him. These are designed by Seth.
Oh,
it says.
designed.
Yeah,
okay.
he has ones that he sells like on his. He posts on his like Instagram and stuff. That they're not as nice looking as this. They're more like it looks like a stoner made it.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I feel like in the past I kind of would have chided Seth Rogen for bragging about his regular work schedule in the entertainment industry, but I kind of celebrate it now because he really has put in the work to get to where he's at to be able to have a normal work day in
Yeah, I
the
think it's great.
entertainment industry, and I'm really happy for
Just
him.
roll up on set, high as shit, and get to
Yeah.
work. Let
Yeah.
someone else do the fine
Yeah.
details.
I mean, because he has a. If you think about like where he came from, sort of like the projects he was on, like Freaks and Geeks, Knocked Up, and all those like sort of stoner comedies, to now he's doing sort of like higher brow type of work. It's like that's like I think the impressive part is that he made a transition
he's
to like
evolved.
taking like a more serious
Yeah,
role.
Yeah, more approach to his projects, and
yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see.
Like Jordan Peele, like coming from Mad TV to like
yeah.
doing like
Oh, yeah.
sort of like critically acclaimed like horror movies.
It's funny when Get Out first came out, and it said it was directed by Jordan Peele. I thought it was a joke. I was like, "There's no like Jordan Peele directed this movie."
There's something to be said
And that
about
movie is great.
well, something. Yeah, it really is. There's something to be said about the timing of a horror movie and the timing of a comedic sketch or like a joke. 'Cause
They
they're-
work hand in hand, comedy and horror. I think.
they do in a lot of ways. Like Zach Krieger did Barbarian. He was from The Whitest Kids You Know. Mm-hmm. His new movie, Weapons, hasn't come out yet. But
That looks good.
Pre-screen people basically said that it's really scary and really good.
Awesome.
And I loved Barbarian.
Yeah. So I mean, I think all the naysayers out there saying that Seth Rogen needs to be more humbled. No, he's fine. He's earned his keep, and
Has got to do a horror movie.
also I think he deserves the status of Nicole Kidman. It's a high
It's a high praise.
it's a high honor.
It's an odd comparison.
yeah.
We
You've
award
done
you
it. You've ascended it to the level of Nicole Kidman.
the badge of Kidman.
Yeah. Anything else?
Not
Oh, there's the new War of the Worlds with Ice Cube is coming out soon.
No, it's already out. And
Oh,
it's-
it is out?
It's got like a 3.2 on IMDb.
Well, I saw a scene from the movie where they do an advertisement for that drone service for Amazon,
Okay.
and I follow a lot of couriers on on Reddit.
Okay.
And all the Amazon drivers were pissed about the ad placement in that movie.
Or by product placement.
Yeah.
we
But
need
yeah,
to rise up.
it's hard out there for us, man. And this product placement is a slap in the face to all the drivers out there.
It's in the movie.
Yeah, it's in the movie. They unbox a drone and they're like, dude, okay.
Well, I know it's a movie that is like it's like a screen movie. It all takes place on a screen.
Yeah.
Like searching or missing. Something
Yeah,
like
it's like POV, found footage.
that. Yeah, and it's a
from-
retelling of War of the Worlds,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, anyways, that's all I got.
Starring Ice Cube.
Awesome. Joseph, what do you got?
I have a story about Ari Aster, who's in the news right now specifically because his newest movie Eddington has been released. Well, it's been released for a minute now, but this is more focused on his previous movie, Beau is Afraid, and what his father had to say to him after it was released, and what his father told him. And Ari Aster was on. Speaking of Mark Maron, he was on WTF with Mark Maron. And Ari Aster said to Mark Maron that when Beau was Afraid flopped, my dad did tell me, maybe you shouldn't write the next one.
Just directed only.
Yeah, maybe. He might have been right, says Ari Aster. And his mom, on the other hand, said, she's very supportive. I think, certain things she likes more than others. I'm lucky in that sense. Beau was Afraid had an estimated budget of $35 million. And the movie grossed only about a third of that at the box office.
Probably didn't help that it was so long. And,
Yeah, it was lengthy and it was a very different from Hereditary and Midsommar.
yeah. Because that was his third.
So
That
is-
was his third movie, right?
Yeah, so is Eddington. Eddington's like completely different than all of them.
Yes, and I will be talking about that later.
Ooh.
And he says, I was pretty sad that it was like so maligned. There are a lot of people who reached out to tell me that they loved it, and that helped a lot. But no, it was a bummer because it was it lost money, and critically, I wouldn't say it was reviled, but it was definitely like there was no consensus about it
It was
whatsoever.
a challenging movie, that's for sure.
For sure.
Have you seen it yet, Joseph? Tyler?
I you know what? I tried to watch it and I couldn't even get past the first 20 minutes. Like
First 20 minutes are some of the best in the whole movie.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. But I was probably
What were you saying, Joseph?
The first 2/3 of that movie are really good, I think. And then it goes really off the rails and requires a lot of buy-in because it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
He says, all these things you take away after you release a film and you're like, okay, it's out of my hands now. I can't really avoid people's reactions or responses. It's like you kind of learn something no matter what the response, and you're proud of for sticking with decisions you made. And then certain things you're like, well, maybe I'm not sure if it was like worth losing that much of the audience for that decision. I think I ejected a number of people from the theater. I could have used them. And so, yeah, that's kind of like, and Eddington is kind of following the same path in terms of like reception at the box office, because it didn't have a huge earnings whenever it was first released, and it's gotten a lot of mixed reviews about it. And we're not on Stream Picks yet, but I saw it last night, and I'm very excited to talk about it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's interesting because he has written all of his own movies up to this point, including Eddington, and similar to like I think Yorgos Lanthimos
That's what I was thinking.
or Nicholas Winding Refn, where those movies I like from them haven't been specifically written by them, or they were based on something.
Yeah, they directed it but didn't write it.
Like Drive is based on a book, and The Favorite's based on a book, and Poor Things is based on a book. And I like those are the movies I like the most from each of those directors. Whereas like Only God Forgives, I like less than Drive, and also The Lobster and
The Killing of
Killing
a
Sacred Deer.
Yeah.
I like less than the other Poor Things and The Favorite.
Interesting. I actually favor The Sacred of a Killing Deer more than Poor Things.
Right.
Right. And
Sacred of a Killing Deer.
there's it
Wait, what did I say?
You said Sacred of a Killing Deer.
Oh, it's the
It's okay. It's
killing
just
of
the
a
dyslexia
sacred deer.
kicking in. No big deal.
Yeah.
okay, whatever. Go ahead.
They
I'm
require
sorry.
more buy-in, those movies, more investment into like the world that Yorgos has set up for you. And you know, I'm going off on a tangent. I like Killing of a Sacred Deer more than I like The Lobster. But when it comes to Ari Aster movies, he has definitely, well, it's getting into my review of the movie now, but it's like his movies overall have it seems like he didn't want to make Hereditary 2 or Midsommar 2. He didn't want to be pigeonholed into like making only horror movies.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that and that's where part of the disappointment I think comes from for Bo and possibly this movie, whereas like, no, you made
some of the craziest horror movies of our generation.
and the people are like, no, I don't want this, right? And that's kind of where I think the reception of like Bo comes from, and also this movie.
I want something new but feel the same as the last one.
Yeah,
Because I liked the last one.
yeah, and you know, things can't just be like sacred anymore, like on their own. Like people are demanding like a Sinner sequel, and it's like that can't just live on its own. That can't just be its own
Let
thing.
it be its thing.
Yeah,
Like
and
Ridley Scott. I mean, he's done some sequels, but he just does all kinds of weird shit. He's got
yeah,
aliens and like period pieces, like
Thelma and Louise.
Yeah,
and
got the Last Duel.
yeah. So it's I'm happy
Howard
with
the Duck.
With yeah,
He directed that.
did he really?
No.
That'd be crazy if he did that.
He was like the shadow director.
From director of Alien comes Howard the Duck.
I mean, that's like Frank Miller. Frank Miller?
The comic book?
George Miller. George Miller doing Mad Max and then Babe 2, Babe in the City.
Yeah.
And then 2,000 Years of Longing, 10,000 Years of Longing, whatever it's called.
But yeah, I'm
3,000, that's it.
very curious as to where Ari Aster will go next after this, because I remember when this movie was in production, like, and we were first getting like stills from like behind the scenes of it like a couple years ago, thinking and like hearing a little bit about the plot, and like where's this gonna go? It's a Western that takes place in the 2020 pandemic. Was a very interesting setting to set your movie in, and yeah, that's all I'll say up until I talk about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
What was it that Robert Eggers was going to do after Werewolf? Was it Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Werewolf.
Werewolf.
And then Labyrinth, and then he's doing A Christmas Carol.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I can't remember now. Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. All right. So for my story, I want to talk about Liam Neeson's for a second, or the most beloved Liam Neeson, the voice of the good cop, bad cop in the Lego Movie, as everybody knows him as, and he's in the new Naked Gun movie, which is I believe it's directed by Akiva Shriver from
I think so.
Lonely Island, which is already Naked Gun, Liam Neeson. The fact that they found someone that
do it.
His name sounds almost exactly like Leslie Nielsen.
Oh yeah.
And it still works perfectly.
Yeah.
Is a
I
great,
didn't even put two and two together.
Liam Neeson, Leslie Nielsen.
And they got him to do it.
Yeah, it's fucking great for one. For two, he's commented on the fact that he's 73 or 74 now, and he's like, I'm done with action movies.
Really, he's that old? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He looks very young.
He's done. He's like, I'm done with action movies. I don't want to insult the audience by basically having a body double in there for every fight scene, because I'm basically using a hurricane and a walker on set.
The like 50 cuts and him jumping over a fence.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure he probably watched that and was like, this is embarrassing. You know? So anyway, rave reviews for the Naked Gun reboot. Can't wait to see it. I'm really excited to see it. Maybe I'll go and see it tomorrow, depending on what Joseph's review of Editing is.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a double feature. But it's like,
Wouldn't be bad. It would be a good Naked Gun would be a good palate cleanser.
oh yeah, for sure. But anyways, co-starring alongside him is Pamela Anderson, who's making a comeback in Hollywood right now. Yeah. And she is shedding the makeup and basically saying, "This is me. I'm a kind of hit the reset button on."
You just seem like you are happy
Tyler's
about
pissed,
that.
actually.
Well,
why are you mad about Pamela
think-
Anderson losing the makeup and the fake boobs?
It's not. He's already has his hand hot on the clicker.
Yes.
I appreciate her and her power and her own. How do I describe it? Her own
Independence?
Independence. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Her agency.
I support her own independence and agency to not wear makeup or do anything like that. However,
Be very careful.
she's making it her personality. She's like, I'm not gonna wear makeup because I don't have to. I don't adhere to the standards. That's my personality. At least that's the vibe I get from it. And I mean, she could use a little bit of pancake, some eyeliner.
Oh my!
What does that mean? What does that mean? What you just said? She can use some pancake? Who says that? Who did you steal that from?
I didn't steal it from anything. That's how
lifted
you.
that phrase from
That's a
somebody.
Tyler original thought.
That's a Hollywood thing with the
We're live, by the way.
The blush, the blush. They call it pancake.
Pancake?
Yeah, it's because it looks like pancake batter.
You mean like a
Or
foundation?
Foundation?
Flour. Yeah, foundation. Whatever. I don't know makeup, but
You're saying she could use some of that?
I was just kidding. I'd not.
That's
There's nothing wrong with having a little sexualization in a kid's movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was just kidding. Maybe that was bad.
I don't think you were kidding. I think that you're just seeing our reaction, and now you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm on the wrong side of history.
Maybe so.
Maybe. I think it's an interesting comment, though, an interesting thing to think about, because with her specifically, she was over-sexualized, like, completely. She was basically taken out of, like, the serious realm as, like, a serious actress, and basically said, hey, she got giant boobs. We're going to make that her whole thing. And then people close to her betrayed her when the sex tape was released. And it's like, she didn't want that out. She became this icon. And granted, yes, she posed for Playboy and all that stuff. And
Do you think it was because the sex tape wasn't that great?
What? Banger takes today on the show from you, Tyler.
I gotta take that shovel away from you if you're digging your hole so much.
No, she didn't want people to see her having sex and sucking her boyfriend's dick. Is that not enough? that not enough for her?
I mean, I don't know.
You're like, I wish my sex tape would get out. And we have many. Angela and I are prolific with the recordings. There's three tripods in the bedroom. 4 if you count me.
And a secret 5th one.
No, so anyways, she's new and she's newly kind of released to the public in this new image, and the whole point of it is like that's all that she was known for before by a lot of people. So it's important for her to be able to say, I'm shedding all that and look at me, I'm just a normal actress. You know, forget all that shit. And she has the ability to do that, and I don't think she's making her entire personality, but it's like at least when she's coming back into the public eye again, right? So
it was shocking to say the least when I first saw her without makeup.
Shocking. She looked like a normal human woman.
Well, because I was always used to seeing her with.
I was more shocked about the short hair. It was just like not the greatest haircut, but everybody's allowed to have a bad haircut.
I think she looks fantastic.
Hey, there you go, Joseph. Very good. Houston, we have a boner.
And she seems like they have. Well, her and Liam Neeson seem like they have great chemistry.
Well, that's where I was going with this, is because they've officially announced that they're a thing now. They're a couple.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because Liam Neeson famously has not but dated publicly since his late wife, Natasha Richardson, died in 2012, I believe it was.
Yeah.
So it's been 13 years. Is that what it was? 13 years?
Yeah.
Something like that. And she died. She's an actress. She was the mom in The Parent Trap, the one with Lindsay Lohan's, the two Lohans. She was also the second female lead in Made in Manhattan with Jennifer Lopez. And she had like 38 credits as an actress, and her and Liam Neeson were married for 14 years. And she died in a skiing accident, like not a very bad fall at all, and she got traumatic brain injury from it and died.
That's what I'm saying. It only takes one fall and then you're out.
Yep, it could be. That's true. Yeah. But she died in 2009. I'm sorry, not 2012. And supposedly he dated somebody for like a couple years in 2012, another actress named Freya St. Johnson. Never heard of her before. But it wasn't like a public thing. And now him and Pamela Anderson are doing this press circuit for Naked Gun, and they are clearly like Twitter-pated. Like they are both goo-goo for each other.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of them together, and they look very happy.
It's very sweet and very whole. Every time I see it, and there's a great quote where they're both being interviewed, and the interview person says, Liam, what do you think your best movie moment is, or your favorite movie moment, your proudest moment? And Pamela's like, what do you think, Schindler? When you were Schindler?
Oh, I've seen this, yeah.
And he's like, working beside you. She goes, working beside me? Oh, that's so sweet. And they like just touch their heads together or something like that. And you're like, it's so sweet.
I love a good love
And then
story.
he goes like, Lego movie.
Yeah. By the way, Lego movie. Yeah. That was Rob Roy. No one would believe I'm a greengrocer. So anyways, yeah, I just think it's really sweet, and it's nice to see, like, I like Liam Neeson a lot. He's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
He's and it's funny, his logic.
He's Qui-Gon Jinn.
He's that guy.
His logic for going into the Star Wars movie, because or into the Star Wars franchises, he said, I just think it would be fun to be a Jedi. Like, he's just thought it would be cool, and he's like a very serious actor, and then he goes into fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then he goes to play the two-faced cop in a Lego movie.
I think he has a good bit on Extras, that's
it.
Ricky Gervais show, where he tries to do improv.
Yeah.
And like he gets really mad, or he does like really terribly, like very serious.
Yeah, he's like, all right, you're a greengrocer and I'm a customer.
Like he's trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm. I would never believe anyone believe I'm a greengrocer. I was Rob Roy. And it is every time he escalates, it's just, I have AIDS. I was in Africa having sex with a prostitute, and I've acquired AIDS. They're like, that's not very funny though. It's really good. Anyways, can't wait to see The Naked Gun, and it's really I'm happy to see that Pamela Anderson looks really happy. He looks very happy. And
yeah,
it's kind of just a sweet love story, I think.
Yep, in the black storm that is Hollywood,
yes.
It's good to see some light.
Yes, that's right. The oceans of incels that tell her that she should be more than, she should put some pancake on.
Yeah.
All right,
Less
you guys,
talky, more fucky.
You guys ready for some streaming picks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
movies.
Wanna watch a movie?
Yes, I do.
Disney Plus, HBO Max.
If I don't get the pick, show's over.
I have grown accustomed to Hulu Plus.
Amazon Prime.
I like Netflix.
You found the pick.
Streaming picks. Movies that we watched on our streaming services this week that you can watch on yours too. Tyler, lead us off.
Okay, the first movie I watched this week, it's only one movie, I'm sorry. I only watched one movie this week, is 1987's Barfly, directed by Barbet Schroeder, written by my favorite poet, Charles Bukowski. And starring Mickey Rourke and Faye Dunaway. This movie is a strange movie. It's like you want to hate it, but for some reason, like there's like this weird charisma that keeps you in the movie. It's based on the life of successful poet Charles Bukowski, which is kind of funny that he wrote his own movie about himself. Shows how egotistical the man is.
Was he in it?
He's a punk.
And, well, you know, a lot of people have strong feelings. So movie, it's also, I believe Barfly is a book as well. I've been meaning to check that one out. So main character Henry Chinaski never cared for the American dream. The thought of needing to become something and fit into the system disgusts him. He believes that life is free and yours to live like you see fit. And if that in some cases involve copious amounts of whiskey, then so be it. Henry spends his days drinking and listening to the radio, and he spends his nights drinking and fighting against Eddie, who he thinks personifies shallowness and shameless self-promoting. Again, this movie is just basically about this loser who is 24/7 drunk all the time. He meets this girl, the Faye Dunaway's character, who is the titular Barfly.
So she's the Barfly? He's not the Barfly?
No, she is. And they have a relationship, and this one guy at the bar who is he's like a publisher. He breaks into Henry's apartment and takes pictures of his poems that are on like scratch paper on his desk. And he sends them off to the publishing company. And at the end of the movie, towards the end of the movie, an agent approaches him, this young girl, and they bang. And then then he gets he gets published. He gets a lot of money. And then there's a fight at the end between his love interest, whose name is Wanda, and then the agent girl. They get into a little cat fight, and Wanda ultimately wins. And then literally the end of the movie is him buying a round of drinks for everyone at the bar. He says, "To my friends." But the reason why I find it a strange...
Because I need to watch it now.
I know.
The reason why I find it a strange movie is because the way it's written is very not real life. And I know it's a movie, so like it doesn't have to be real life, but it sounds... How do I say this?
Does it sound like a poem?
Kind of, yeah. It's the lines seem very deliberate rather than just like a normal exchange between human beings.
It's like a play almost.
Kind of, yeah. Mickey Rourke, he is really good in his role that he plays, being Henry, but I like wanted to hate this movie, but I kept like some of the lines.
No, you did.
Why
you
did you
wanted to love this movie?
Why did you want to hate it?
You love Bukowski.
I do. I love Bukowski's writings, but I don't think it translates well on the screen. Like the way the story and the movie is, the pacing is weird, but it just something just kept pulling me back in to watch it, and I think it was because of the writing. But as a movie, the writing doesn't translate well on screen. Like now, if I was reading the book, like it would probably, I'm sure it's a good book, but on on the screen, it just felt jarring. But because I like the way the lines were delivered and what was being delivered, I kept watching and enjoyed myself.
This is you have to rent it. It's $3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You rented a movie?
Yes, I did. I had been meaning to check it out because I found out fairly recently that he wrote a movie, and I was like, well, Well,
Yeah.
check that out.
Is he just the one?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to watch this movie.
Yeah, it's strangely good.
You want to hear some Bukowski poetry? When God created love, he didn't help most. When God created dogs, he didn't help dogs. When God created plants, that was average. When God created hate, we had a standard utility. When God created me, he created me. What the fuck is this? When God created the monkey, he was asleep. When he created the giraffe, he was drunk. When he created narcotics, he was high. And when he created suicide, he was low. Well, when he created you lying in bed, he knew what he was doing. He was drunk and he was high, and he created the mountains and the sea and the fire at the same time. He had made some mistakes, but when he created you lying in bed, he came all over his blessed universe.
Yeah. Keep that music playing. I have a better one for you.
Give me a fart, Joseph.
This one's called The Shower.
How long is this?
We like to shower afterwards. I like the water hotter than she, and her face is always soft and peaceful, and she'll wash me first. Spread the soap over my balls, lift the balls, squeeze them, then wash the cock. Hey, this thing is still hard. Then get all the hair down there, the belly, the back, the neck, the legs. I grin, and then I wash her. First the cunt. I stand behind her.
Oh my God.
My cock in the cheeks of
I'm
her
about to
ass.
mute you.
I gently... Fine, I won't finish
This is
it.
very vulgar.
That was the worst thing I've ever heard. That was the worst thing I've ever heard.
I washed
Well-
the cock. I
Well,
washed
there's
the balls.
there's a lucid realization of the human condition at the end, but I guess the audience won't have to
They'll have to look
hear
at
that.
read that track somewhere else.
Abject filth, but there's a kernel of poetic genius in there. Yeah, so Barfly rented on Amazon Prime. It's a great watch, and I think that anyone who's a movie lover should check it out.
Okay, cool.
Or a Bukowski lover.
Yeah, that too.
So tired of just being pushed. All right, Joseph, what you got?
I got a few. So I have a couple that aren't streaming. So I'll start with the actual streaming picks first.
Okay.
I watched Paul, speaking of Seth Rogen from our Gavin Chatter. This is Paul starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Seth Rogen as the alien. Is your typical alien-looking alien. Who's crash landed on Earth like decades ago before they come across Simon Pegg and Nick Frost character, who are essentially nerds traveling the U.S. They start off at Comic-Con and then they're going to all the alien like conspiracy like sites.
Yeah, they're visiting in the United States and going to all these.
Like Area 51 and like Roswell and stuff.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a little, kind of a road trip movies. Also stars Jason Bateman, Kristen Wiig, Bill Hader, Joe Latrulio, and Jane Lynch a little bit, David Koechner, Jesse Plemons, Sigourney Weaver, Jeffrey Tambor, Steven Spielberg has a cameo, not visually, but he's there. There's a lot of players in this comedy movie, which is not directed by Edgar Wright, as you would think. This is directed by Greg Mottola, and it's a aliens, sci-fi comedy, where Nick Frost and Simon Pegg are on this road trip, and they are driving behind this car, which then veers off the road, and they and flips and crashes, and they stop and see and try to help, and then they learn that it was Paul who was driving it, and obviously they freak out when they see a live alien in front of them when they're on a quest to go to these extraterrestrial sort of sites, and then it ends up being them, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, helping Paul, the alien, try to get back to the Devil's Tower, essentially, which is where Close Encounters takes place. And there's a lot of references to all alien movies, and musical motifs and stuff. And Jason Bateman, Bill Hader, and Joe Latrulio are FBI agents or CIA agents on the hunt for Paul, who essentially escaped from imprisonment. And so they're trying to hunt him down before the world sees him, obviously.
Seems like a pretty straightforward movie.
Yeah, pretty much. And Kristen Wiig plays the daughter of, I don't know if it was a named actor that I recognize, but she plays essentially a evangelist, a very religious person who is like doesn't believe in evolution, the Big Bang, anything like that. And then they come across each other, and she's obviously never seen an alien before. And to her surprise, she like sees this thing. Her world is like collapses. He like the alien has like powers. Paul has like healing powers.
Nice.
And also like can bestow upon you the knowledge of the universe.
Oh.
And so that's a key a comedic element where he does that to her, and like her world is shattered essentially because she sees everything.
I feel like that would like it's like in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull where the alien gives what's that actress's name? Who plays
Phoebe
the Russian
Waller-Bridge?
No, Catherine. No, Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. How did I forget that name?
Yeah.
And she gets all the knowledge of the universe, and it kills her.
Oh
yeah. I don't remember that much about that movie.
I remember the ants scene where a guy gets eaten by ants.
I remember the swinging with the monkeys.
John Carroll Lynch plays her dad in this.
Oh yeah, John Carroll Lynch.
He's great.
Yeah, it's a perfectly like fine like buddy like road trip.
Yeah, it's fun.
Road trip comedy movie. Yeah, I'd recommend it if you haven't seen it for sure. I was like, I feel like I watched part of it like years ago, and like I wasn't like really into it because I thought it was gonna be more like Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. It's light lifting.
So it was a little bit kind of like of a letdown as I was watching it, and it was more of like just like a American comedy, I guess. But then watching it now, it's entertaining. It's pretty funny. And then that's streaming on Netflix. For your viewing pleasure. And then I watched on the other end of the emotional spectrum on Disney Plus. I watched The Fox and the Hound from 1981.
Never seen it.
And I know the plot of the movie. I know the beats of the story. And I didn't know it was starring Mickey Rooney and Kurt Russell. And then also Corey Feldman as a young version of the fox, I think, or maybe the dog.
50-50.
Oh, it's one of those, one of those guys. And even knowing, like, I've seen the scene of the fox and the old woman in the forest. I've seen that, like, out of context. And even knowing what's gonna happen, this movie, like, just it's still like destroyed me.
Really? Yeah.
It was like me and Deanna are watching it, and like we're sobbing. It was.
What compelled you to watch The Fox and the Hound?
I'd never seen it.
Oh,
yeah, I never seen it, and yeah, I mean it's a solid Disney movie. It doesn't feel like it is a kids movie, like in the sense that they would they would understand like the elements of like leaving like your friend behind and all that stuff, but like there's a lot of like violence in this movie that maybe isn't that appropriate. I kind of put it on the same level as The Wild Robot in terms of like the emotional like elements and the themes of like death and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean it was good. It was Fox and the Hound's really good, and it's really short. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, it's solid. And that's
awesome.
Streaming on Disney Plus.
I'm a hunting
If you want a
dog
good,
now.
if you want a good cry, I would watch that.
That's
movie.
what I've heard.
Because
Yeah,
like
if you need to
Deanna,
cry.
Pretty much all I've ever heard about it.
Deanna has more like she's more of the expert in Disney classics, like animated classics, and she's seen this movie, and she's like, when I suggested it, she was like, I don't really want to watch that, just because she knows what's going to happen.
I don't want to watch it. Turn it on.
She knows that she's going to feel like it's going to make her cry, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's why I want to watch it right now.
Yeah.
Just like the beginning music triggers.
Yeah, like and like the best of friends, like
It's like,
oh god.
I like when I know a movie's gonna ruin me emotionally, and I think I haven't seen it in like 5-10 years. I could probably not cry this time,
Yeah.
and then I put it on. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
What movie would that be for you?
I just did that with Onward. I saw it when it first came out, and then I watched it at the end. It's like every time Really good. Big Fish is another one. If I want a good cry, I'll always watch Big Fish.
I've heard that one does it.
It's a great, and it's funny too because it's about a fractured relationship between a father and a son. And I'm like, I don't have a fractured relationship. I love my dad. We have a great relationship.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're crying.
Yeah.
You're crying, dude.
Yeah. So if you sometimes you're in that mood, you need a good cry.
Yeah.
And this one will do it for sure.
That one scene in Dumbo, yeah, that gets me.
That one is
Baby of
pretty
Mine.
heavy.
Yeah.
That's a pretty heavy one.
Fuck that scene. My mom used to sing that to me when I was a baby.
Hachi is a good one.
Hachi, yeah. I
It's
haven't
like-
seen it, but I heard.
Yeah, me and Deanna watched it. I'm like thinking it was gonna be some sort of cheesy movie, and then it's God, it was. I was like, I can't believe the amount of tears that are coming out of my face right now. So yeah, Fox and Hound streaming on Disney Plus, and then my I got to the theater twice this week.
Oh.
I saw Superman, the new version of Superman, and that was really good.
Nice.
I had sort of I was kind of going in a little bit like.
Do you have a hope boner afterwards?
I wouldn't say that, but it was really good because I was like kind of like scared based on like the visuals that I was seeing from like the marketing. And there's a little bit like, I mean, there's quite a bit of CG porn in this.
Yeah.
There's this odd section where it feels like it took place in Minecraft. There's like this interdimensional sort of setting that they come back to from often, and it's like very cubic.
Really interesting.
Yeah, it was odd. But I was like, this is very Minecraft looking.
Minecraft.
If it was like very dark and gloomy all the time. But this movie has the vibe of like the Christopher Reeve Superman. It's very bright, colorful. The music is, I think, actually kind of taken from that as well, just modernized. It has a great ending, and we're not getting like the origin story of Superman. We're in the middle of his story. Like we don't get like him going to Earth. We don't get them meeting Martha and his dad Kent.
It's like, we get it.
So they went the Batman,
know.
the Batman approach.
Yeah, a little bit. He's already a few years into this.
Yeah.
Like people know who he is. Like it's established, and he's already in a relationship with Lois Lane. It's like we don't have to get all of that again. And I like that. And Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor was a really good choice, I think.
Cool.
He delivered a genius asshole who hates Superman.
Cool.
And there was a lot of great fight scenes, a lot of great music choices, like needle drop type stuff. Crypto was in it, the dog.
Cool.
And he's a sort of a comedic relief type of character. And yeah, just really good theater experience. Very colorful, very bright. I like that James Gunn isn't afraid to use a wide angle lens and getting close to his actors.
Yeah.
It felt very fluid in that sense. There was in the theater though, there was this annoying ass kid sitting in front of us who was like
son of a bitch.
hitting the button on the recliner over and over again. Like
Really? And their
then-
parent didn't stop them?
Nope. And then from time to time he would be like, "Is that Superman?"
The one in the blue suit with the red cape with the S on his chest?
Is
you
that
idiot.
Superman?
Yeah. In the end, though, he was kind of cute because there's a sort of momentous shot. And the kid goes like, he like raised both of his fists in the air like this.
So this kid's probably, what, 6 or 7?
Yeah, he was young.
Okay.
He was young. Still annoying. Rein it in, parent. This was a Monday matinee.
I'd love to see when kids get really involved in movies in the theater, though.
Yeah.
I saw Godzilla vs. Kong, Kong, the New Empire, and there was like a 10-year-old kid in like onesie pajamas. It was an 11 o'clock showing on a Saturday night.
Oh,
8 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
And he was down on the end of my row, and he was jumping in the aisles, like, super excited about
my God.
Godzilla and Kong. I was like, "Fuck yeah, good for that kid."
Yeah. Superman, check it out in theaters if you can.
Cool.
Or turn it up really loud at home.
I gotta pay attention to this James Gunn guy.
Yeah, he's got a career ahead of him. And then my second theater watch, I was afraid I wasn't going to catch this in theaters, but I managed to. And this is Ari Aster's Eddington, his newest installment, his Western comedy thriller, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, Luke Grimes, Emma Stone, Austin Butler, are the main players. essentially you're walking Phoenix the whole time. Essentially, I don't think there's many scenes without him in it. And the setting of this movie is May of 2020, and it's in our COVID pandemic world, and the mask mandates are out. It takes place in a fictional town of Eddington in New Mexico.
Yeah.
It's a desert, small town in the desert, and Pedro Pascal plays the mayor. It's a re-election year, or it's an election year for the mayor, and there's all these signs of Pedro Pascal's character's name is Ted Garcia, and Joaquin Phoenix plays the sheriff, Joe Cross. And if you've seen Beau is Afraid, his character is similar to that. And Beau is Afraid, he's kind of a schlubby, sympathetic sort of loser kind of guy with severe anxiety. This one, he kind of has that sort of like nobody likes him type of guy.
Got it. He's the sheriff, you said?
And he's the sheriff of the town. And it's a very
I wonder why.
It's a very small town, and it's just the sheriff, and he's got 2 deputies. That's it. And like a singular jail cell, like one drunk type jail cell. And there was a lot of mixed reviews going into this. I've heard nothing but mixed reviews. And so I was a little bit scared going into it, thinking like, am I going to come out of this like really liking it, hating it, or just not knowing what to think? Because that's kind of how I felt about Beau is Afraid. And ultimately, I like that movie, but I've only seen it the once. And Eddington is, I think, a masterpiece.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's certainly better than Beau is Afraid.
Okay.
I think he reined it in after Beau is Afraid, after reading that article, like talking about like, hell, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Sure.
So I think he reined it in. This is his tamest movie.
Okay.
It's still insane, but in a different sense. It's definitely hilarious, and it's definitely a Western, and then it turns into a thriller.
Ooh, cool.
There's a lot of tense moments. He is of the ilk of no, he doesn't have to wear a mask when going to the grocery store. Like
is Pedro Pascal or
this is Joe Cross.
Joe Cross. Okay, sure.
Because this movie is essentially about like white supremacy, and it also takes place after the George Floyd incident, and because that is a part of the movie, because that's because
it's all happening at the same time.
Yeah, the BLM protests, and then the separate riots from that are like a point of contention in this movie, and it reaches this small town in the youth of this, and it also is a critique on like the performative activism from like white people during that time, and that is a hilarious part of it, because looking back on like everything that was going on, like the people who are white, who were trying to be like supportive, but they were like overdoing it to the point like white guilt, almost.
Hey, I'll kneel in front of you because you're black, and you can shout at me or something. I don't know.
That's funny you say that, because there's a moment.
I'm sure there is.
There is a moment.
Damn.
One of the most embarrassing things when all those like Democratic politicians were wearing like the dashikis or like the whatever, there's the shrouds or whatever. Kind of whatever that. It's like a tapestry. No, it's not a dashiki, but the tapestry that kind of goes over with the African colors, and they're like kneeling and putting their fists up in the air and like in the rotunda, and you're like, God, it's just like it's very performative and cringy.
Yeah,
it's like we agree with what the energy that you're giving up, but the way the execution of it is
I like your heart, but maybe I don't like your heart. Maybe it's just like
because it just seems disingenuous.
Because it also like shows the progression of like there's a character in this, like a side character who like this shows the progression of how they get to that point, because like it starts off like disingenuous, and then you're not sure if it turns like an actual like he's into it, like he's actually into it, or if he's just doing it for a girl.
Got it.
And like there's a lot of layers to unpack in terms of like the environment that it takes place in, which is 2020, the pandemic. Also,
is it too soon?
I don't think so.
Okay,
no. There's that. There's like that layer. There's a layer of the character of Joe Cross himself, who's like he's like your main character, who's very unlikable. And then like his wife, who's Emma Stone, who gets involved with like a bunch of other stuff.
All right.
And yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but it's really good.
Does Emma Stone have short hair in this?
No.
She cut her hair recently. It looks great.
No.
Okay.
I mean, whatever. No, she doesn't. Short answer, no. But I didn't get a movie high from this after the theater. But after like sleeping on it and then talking about it with Deanna, who also really liked it, I like retroactively got a movie high.
Got it.
For it.
Oh,
like thinking about it and thinking about like the
it was a time release,
the themes of the movie and how it was portrayed, because it was really good. And there's a character in here who starts off the movie. It's this homeless person, and my experience living in Midtown and coming across various different styles of homeless person, it was a really well executed, like that the actor who played that person was like one of the best actors in the movie. And
I'm excited to see it now.
Yeah, and it's a shocking movie. And
shocking.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am a big fan. Loved it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the recommendations.
Yeah.
See Superman and Eddington in theaters is what you're saying.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so my streaming picks for the week. I have a couple rewatches I'll touch on briefly. On Netflix, Kate, 2021. Mary Elizabeth Winstead stars as a ass-kicking sniper assassin who also is good with hand-to-hand combat somehow. And Woody Harrelson's her handler, and a hit goes wrong, and she is basically poisoned with a radioactive chemical.
Oh, yeah.
Just 24 hours to live.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the premise of the movie. Which is a great premise because you're like, it's a ticking clock, it's a whatever.
Yeah.
And, naturally the way that plot goes is like, okay, cool. Now, what's she going to be able to do in the 24 hours? Oh, she's trying to kill the people who are going to kill her and, take down the system from the top and blah, 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 blah. But she makes a friend along the way, a local Japanese girl whose father she killed at the beginning of the movie. And there's an interesting dichotomy there. And I liked this a lot the first time I watched it, and I still liked it a lot on a rewatch. Me and Brianna are going through all the John Wicks so we can watch Ballerina.
Mm-hmm.
So I have all 4 John Wicks on physical media, and Ballerina is now streaming somewhere. So before we watch that, we're doing them all. And I watched the first one; it was phenomenal. And I watched the second John Wick. I'm like, it's still really good, but a little bit of the bloom is off the rose after watching them back to back.
Mm-hmm.
With a really good setup for the third one. And I haven't seen the third one yet, ever. Both of those were rewatches.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm excited to watch the third one. But beforehand, I was like, I kind of want to watch Kate now.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no way this movie would exist without John Wick. Very
Sure.
similar in the action quality and some of the gun fu sort of stuff. But yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead's killer in this. So it's a Kate streaming on Netflix. Let me see if it's anywhere else. Probably not. Nope, just Netflix. Another rewatch again, also on Netflix, Nimona, Netflix, I think, original.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Chloe Grace Moretz and Riz Ahmed, and the 2 animated voices. It's set in like a fictional knights in like shining armor future, where there are knights that basically guard this kingdom, but it's all futuristic. Like there's flying cars, but instead of cars, they're shaped like horses. So the knights like ride these flying horse motorcycle things.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're wearing suits of armor and very shiny, and there's giant screens everywhere of like the government talking about how you need to be vigilant and report, intruders and report monsters. If there's a monster, see something, say something. So it's a little like a Big Brothery sort of, but more like utopia instead of dystopia.
Okay.
Like the place is really nice, but there's the government's always watching. And Riz Ahmed is this, he's a common born young boy who wants to be a knight. And the high priestess or whatever says, we'll put you in the knight school. And when you graduate and we actually knight you, you'll be the first like common blood knight in our Knights of the Round Table.
Mm-hmm.
And he's framed for murder of the queen, and it happens in front of everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then and he's got a great name. His name is what is it? Ballister Boldheart.
Ballister
Boldheart.
Boldheart. And he's a commoner?
He's a commoner.
With a name like that. I mean,
yeah. They might have given him that name. But anyways, and he meets Nimona, who's you're never quite sure what she is. She never says she's a demon or a spirit or anything. She just says, I'm Nimona. But she's basically a young girl who's a shapeshifter, and she can shapeshift.
She's like a druid.
Kinda, yeah, exactly. And she's like a woodland sprite.
Okay.
Because her flashback shows her as a young child in the woods trying to make friends with the animals and then ultimately making friends with a villager. But the animation's great. The speed and the intensity of the jokes and the cleverness of the writing is phenomenal. It was super good on a first watch, probably even better on a second watch. Also a very progressive movie. He gets his arm cut off early in the battle in the movie, and he's dealing with that, being like handicapped, but not letting it slow him down. He's also gay. He's with another knight who's like the good knight, who he's kind of looked at as the bad knight, and all his armor's black. And then his like boyfriend, who's kind of flirting with throughout the whole movie, all his armor's gold, and he's like the direct descendant of the first paladin that started the country or something like that.
I'm gay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he said. And yeah, it's really good. It's really good. A lot of great themes, and the animation's good. Like I said, a lot of good needle drops too. So that's on Nimona, streaming on Netflix. Next step, I watched a new release. Well, not new, but Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul.
Nice.
Came out last year. Netflix. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you talk about it on the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
It came out like in October or something.
Something like that. Yeah. It's super fun.
Yeah.
Super fun. Oh yeah, I remember now because you were talking about Aardman, and it's kind of like feels like classic Aardman.
Yeah.
And it does. It's Wallace and Gromit, and they have Feathers McGraw is the penguin.
Dan Smith
that they put away.
With $20.
What the hell?
Hey boys, thanks for all the recommendations over the years.
Oh, cool.
You are welcome.
Thanks, Dan.
They stopped today.
Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Yes. Drop a streaming pick in the comments if you wouldn't mind, and we'll give one of your recommendations to the rest of the listeners and the viewers. Okay, so Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul. Feathers McGraw is in prison. They put away the penguin that wears the rubber glove on his head to look like a chicken. They put him away for stealing the blue diamond, and which I guess is just a sapphire.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Yeah.
when you think about it. But he's in prison, and then Wallace makes a lawn gnome helper bot to like do yard work and do this and do that. And somehow Feathers McGraw, it gets connected to it through the internet and is able to turn it evil in the settings.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
it's classic like cartoon logic.
I remember there being like him going through the computer, and there being like some like gags in there.
Yeah, there is. It's pretty good because he manufactures a long extendable arm to go from his jail cell out to the computer in the guard's hallway.
Oh yeah,
and it's able to type and stuff too, but it's made with like popsicle sticks. It's great. So yeah, super fun, very wholesome. You can do a lot worse than Wallace and Gromit, and it's like the clay animation is so smooth and so good in this. Okay, next up. Next best of the week. Henry: Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Ooh,
you seen that one, Tyler?
Yeah.
Joseph?
I've not seen it. No.
That movie is
it's
brutal.
Freaking brutal. I thought it was like all I've heard about this is that it's very brutal, very gruesome and gory and stuff like that, and it is kind of.
I mean, some people over.
Yeah, I think they overhype it a little bit, but it's more about like the characters that are brutal, not necessarily what you're seeing is brutal. Oh, Mr. Plowdown, that's who Dan Smith is. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
He's Mr. Dan says Megan 2.0, terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. Yeah, you could skip that one. But anyways, Henry: Portrait of a Serial Killer is loosely based off the real life story of a serial killer and his friend and his friend's daughter or sister or something like that. And it's basically like unabashed piece of shit characters that just kill throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
And it's starring a very young Michael Rooker with big curly hair.
Yeah.
Also starring Tracy Arnold as the young girl and Tom Tolles as Otis, their like roommate. And it's interesting because I don't know if I should spoil this or not.
The movie's been out for like 30 plus years.
Yeah, it's 1996. It's been out for a while, and if you're gonna watch it, I don't know. You think there's a redemption arc for Henry Like he starts falling in love with the girl, and you get to the very end, and he just kills her. Unceremoniously. They're they're gonna run off together, and then the first night they spend in the hotel, he just kills her, and then he just drives away, and the movie's over.
And that's the end.
Sweet. And you're like, fucking, what a great ending for this terrible, terrible person.
Yeah. I always had like a thought game after watching this movie. It's like who comes up with this stuff to
it's
make
real
it?
Life.
Yeah,
it's real life. It doesn't come up with anything. So, anyways, that is streaming on Amazon Prime. Let me see if it's streaming anywhere else. This was recommended to me after one of our erotic thrillers.
Oh, nice.
I know. I was like, really?
Is there anything erotic about it?
There's some sex in it. It's not consensual, but so that's streaming on Amazon Prime, Fandango at Home, Pluto TV, and Plex. I somehow skipped my next worst one, or the worst one before Wallace and Gromit, Happy Gilmore 2. Watch that on Netflix.
You watched it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
My parents watched it, and my mom said she was not a fan.
Yeah, it's not the worst, but Benny Safdie's great. His character's great in it.
Oh,
he's very fun. He's a very fun character.
I heard it just doesn't make any sense.
It's fantastical, which I guess, Happy Gilmore wasn't really that fantastical.
No.
There's like a Deus Ex Machina there, but other than that, it's not fantastic. This one is
like the golfers are trying to, like actual golfers are trying to be funny.
Yeah, well, that's a huge part of it.
And then his motivation, and like he's like an alcoholic, and then like all that. Yeah,
he's an alcoholic, and his daughter's played by his real life daughter, and she wants to be a ballerina, and her dance coach is his real life wife, and she says we should sign her up for this dance school in Russia, but it's $700,000 or something like that, and he can barely survive on his own. Oh, he beats somebody up, so he gets sued and loses all his money or something like that.
Oh.
So the only way he can make his money back is by playing golf again, and he's basically lost all his money because he killed his wife from the first one on a drive. She was on like the sidelines, and he teed off and it hit her in the head and killed her. It happens within the first like 5 minutes of the movie. And they have 4 boys and a daughter, and the 4 sons are pretty fun. They're all like rowdy Boston guys, and they're all like beating each other up and stuff, which is always a lot of fun. And who is the guy that's living with them? It's John Daly, the golfer, and he just lives in their on their couch and in their garage, and they just always call him John Daly.
Oh, does it say his full name?
Yeah, and they're like, all right, I'm going out of town. You guys take care of each other. Remember to feed John Daly. And then he leaves town. And so he was really funny. Benny Safdie's character was really funny. But they do have a lot of professional athletes trying to be funny, and that's poison.
Ooh.
Poison for a movie.
Yeah.
Like in Hustle, when Adam Sandler made Hustle, the professional athletes are not trying to be funny; they're just being themselves, and they make sense. But when they're trying to crack jokes and like look at each other and stuff, they're just fucking stiff as a log, terrible. The other plot of it is that Benny Safdie is making an extreme football league, like the XFL, but for golf.
Oh, like sexy golfers?
Yeah, like explosions, and you ride a quad instead of a golf cart.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and you have to like hit the ball while you're driving on certain courses, and there's like obstacles and fireballs, and
that's awesome.
And then the final green is on like a pivot, so when you step onto the green, it tilts this way and your ball rolls off. So it's very over the top, but that part was fun. That whole stuff when it gets to their course, I thought that was a lot of fun and just goofy.
That's
Guy Fieri's the announcer. So it's not completely without any like redeeming qualities, but there was enough bad stuff where it's like, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
I give it like a 2.5 star. So it's like it could be worse, but it absolutely could be much better.
Yeah,
it's very sad that it's a legacy sequel to a really phenomenal. I watched Happy Gilmore like last week before this, and it still holds up really good.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and there's a whole subsection with Ben Stiller with playing that same character with the Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
Every character from the first one has to come back, and it's not good.
Yeah, even the jackass.
That guy, his son is in this because he's dead, and Eminem plays his son. Kevin Nealon's in it as like a reporter. He used to be a golfer, now he's a reporter, and he looks like he's on the edge of death. Oh. It's not funny. I don't know. It's bad, so skip that one.
Unfunny.
All right, last two real quick. Decline of Western Civilization, a documentary. It's about the punk lifestyle in the 1980s, early 1980s. This is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Really good, and it's streaming on Amazon Prime. Also, Fubo, Canopy, Fandango at Home, Criterion Collection, Philo, Pluto, Fright Night, Shout TV, Fandor.
They're just making up shit.
I know.
It doesn't even seem real at this point.
It's really, really good. And
Momito?
I haven't seen Momito one time on the Just Watch app. But anyways, it follows a bunch of real life bands: Black Flag, X, The Germs, all kinds of like real, and it basically has got behind the scene access, behind stage access, and like real video footage from multiple angles of these live shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great time capsule of a documentary, and a lot of these people are just pieces of shit. Total pieces of shit. So 1981, streaming on Amazon Prime, The Decline of Western Civilization. And then the best of the week, easily best of the week, Night Call, streaming on Hulu. Came out in 2024. This is a Belgian movie in French, because they speak French over there apparently.
Oh.
Did not know that.
Did not know that.
They speak chocolate over there.
Yeah, you think so. And this is about a young black locksmith who's doing a night call. He's going to go pop a lock in the middle of the night for some customer.
It seems like a recipe for disaster.
Yes, it does. And this is taking place right in the middle of like BLM protests.
Oh.
And they're like protesting the police officers and the police brutality against the black citizens of Belgium. It takes place in Brussels, in the capital city. And so he pops this lock of this apartment, and the woman who basically hired him to do it is like, I can't show you my ID to prove you that I live here, but it's right inside. So as soon as you pop the lock, I'll get it for you, and then I'll get you paid. And he's like, all right. And she runs inside, and then she goes, I don't have any cash. I got to go to the ATM downstairs. Stay here, that way I'll just come back as soon as I get cash. And he's like, I'm not leaving until I get paid. Fine, just go. So he's like standing in this apartment, looking around, and then he sees like Nazi paraphernalia on the wall, and he goes, uh-oh. Well, that's not good. And then he looks at his phone, and it's her, and she basically texted him and said, I'm so sorry. You need to leave, though, before he comes home.
Oh, shit.
And then he turns around, and there's a big hulking white supremacist in the doorway.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, what the fuck are you doing in my apartment? Oh, wow. And then the story takes off from there.
And then he explains why he's there, and then they are the best of friends.
More or less.
Yeah.
So he gets himself, this guy, he gets himself into further and further into this like criminal underworld, because the girl basically stole something from the apartment that she wasn't meant to have, and she wasn't even meant to know that was there.
This is a white girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Belgian girl.
Yeah.
And
Belgian girl.
Yeah. And he's blamed for it, obviously. And some shit goes down, and he meets with like the crime underlord boss, and then they essentially are like, you need to get our money back, or else it's your head.
Like, what did I do?
Exactly. And he's a poor kid, and he's like, he got a little bit of a rough past, but he's a locksmith, so it comes into handy as he's trying to like get away from these people, and they're trying to find, and he's the only person who's seen the girl, so he's like, I'll find the girl, and once I find her, we can find the money, I'll get your money back and whatever. And the cool thing about this is a first time feature director. You wouldn't know the name, obviously. First person is Belgian. Michael Blanchard is the name.
Oh, yeah, Michael Blanchard, yeah.
I can't wait to see what he does next, because this is really, really good. And
sounds a little bit like the intensity of like Green Room.
Similar. You know how Green Room has that like intense feel of so many scenes? You're like,
Yeah.
how are they going to get out of this one? Now how are they going to get out of this one?
Yeah.
Oh, now they're there, but how are they going to get out of that now? It's that throughout the whole movie.
Okay.
Like they move from place to place throughout Brussels, and it's just like bad situation after bad situation, and more information is revealed about who's behind it all. And the henchmen are interesting because he's got two henchmen with him that are like babysitting him until they kill him or he gets the money back.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they're interesting. They're not just like carbon copy grunts. One of them is kind of deep and poetic and lamenting life, and the other one's a total thug that's just making fun of the other one. And it's really, really, really good, intense. So, again, called Night Call, or La Nuit Zétournée.
A night call. Like the song from Drive.
Yeah, exactly. Kavinsky. It's 2024. It's streaming on Hulu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a you can rent it for, let's see here. You can rent it for $6 on Apple TV, $5 on Apple TV, $6 on Amazon Prime or Plex, and I would recommend it if you don't have Hulu. Is a good one to watch on a Friday night or Saturday night primetime viewing, lights down, focused. And me and Brianna watched it together, and she was like, "I'm just gonna play The Sims, so watch whatever you want." I'm like, "Okay." She's playing The Sims on her laptop, and after like 5 minutes of the movie, she just closed her laptop and
so her Sims are dying.
Yeah,
she's distracted watching the movie.
Her Sims are all cheating on each other, and
they're on fire.
Yeah, so this is a solid movie. I've heard good things about it, and I was expecting it to be pretty good, but I really loved it.
Night Call from
Man,
Hulu. That just right when you said he's a black locksmith that has to pop a lock at night, I'm just like, oh my god.
He's a young guy too. He's like a small. He's not like dainty, but he's like just a young.
He's not an Aaron Pierre.
He just looks like a
right. Yeah,
he looks like a normal dude.
Yeah, and he's also a first time actor too. Like he doesn't even have a photo on IMDb.
Shit.
And he's really good.
Nice.
Also, as you watch this movie, the actor that plays him, his name is let's see if I can get his name here, Jonathan Feltre, and they're putting him through the ringer. Like at one point when they're trying to get information out of him, they wrap his entire head with black electrical tape, completely covers his mouth and nose. And you're like, they actually did this to this actor. And there's an uncut shot for about a minute where he's completely wrapped tight with this electrical tape.
Jeez,
and I'm like,
Louise.
how did they, practically, production-wise, did they put like a breathing tube in? They wrap him up and then do a cut and then put a breathing tube in and then run it out the back so he can breathe. For that long shot, it's really like there's a number of scenes where you're like, "Fuck, that guy's going through some shit in this."
Yeah,
he's got a bag over his head, and he's like it's sucking to his mouth. He's suffocating for a long uncut shot. I
always wonder about those scenes in movies.
Yeah,
where they have the bag over the head, and you can see the obviously it's for like a short period of time, but still,
So, anyways, watch this movie. High recommend. And that's everything.
Cool.
You guys got anything else you want to say to the class? Got some comments in the chat.
Yeah.
Mr. Plow says, gonna watch Return to Frogtown when my son visits in a few weeks. He and his fiance were blown away with Frankenhooker, and Frogtown seems to be in the same vein. Either that or Cherry 2000. Which do you guys think is better? Cherry 2000 or Return to Frogtown?
Probably Frogtown.
Frogtown,
I think so.
For sure.
Frogtown's way funner.
That movie is fun as hell.
Going back to painting my spare bedroom, I'll catch up on the podcast land. Thanks, brother. Thanks for listening, and thanks for the donation.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Plow. That's his name.
Yeah.
Mr. Plow.
That name again is Mr. Plow. All right. Thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That's Javier, Heather, Michael, and Chris. And if you want to support us on the Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass or just watch on the YouTube channel or donate in the chat like Mr. Plow Dan did. Those are other ways that you can donate as well. Until next time. Thank you for joining us as we gab and chatter and we talk about all the streaming picks we have this week. And follow us next week as we review, or later on in the week as we review, what's it called? Last Seduction?
Last Seduction.
Last Seduction.
The last one.
Yeah. If you're on the live stream, it'll be dropped by about 15 minutes or so stick around. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on Instagram at Middle Class Film Class.
And on TikTok at Middle Class Film Class. And on Twitter at Podcast MCFC.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
See you next time.
See ya.
was being like edged the whole time.
She was hot, dude. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, what is that?
Hello, classmates. Welcome to another episode of Middle Class Film Class Movie Review Edition. I'm your host for today, Pete.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Joseph.
And on today's episode, we're cranking off August topic. 80s and 90s erotic thrillers with our first choice, The Last Seduction.
Cranking off, huh?
You still a lawyer, Frank?
Yeah, still a self-serving bitch.
Friend needs advice. I'll set it up for you. Husband and wife do a one-time drug deal. Only the wife decides the new house will be happier without the husband.
Bridget!
She's anxious to start spending.
The husband is entitled to half of whatever you buy with that cash.
For how long?
Well, as long as it takes to finalize the divorce. Called 3 times since he got the paperwork. Something about a loan shark in his thumb.
The $100,000 that we borrowed is $150 now, and he wants it.
I'll pay off the shark. Give me a divorce.
You get anything? She's in cow country.
The first seduction was fast.
You have your own place?
Yes.
What? You have indoor plumbing?
Yes, I have indoor plumbing, I have electricity, and I have a name.
No names.
It was easy,
You're different than the others, Mike. I feel like, maybe I could love you.
but the last seduction
What type of list are we trying to make?
Cheating husband list.
was murder.
This guy in New York. 10 million payoff to the widow if he dies of an unnatural death. She's willing to give us a third.
You're talking about murder.
You, me, $3 million bucks. The only loser in the whole deal is a wife-beating old bastard.
You're crazy.
I'm out of here, Mike. You have a way of making a woman feel like a one-way train ticket.
I'll do it. I'll kill the bastard.
Oh, damn. Giving away the whole plot here.
She's here. She's in New York. Let's go for a little drive.
Where does this end with you?
What the hell are you doing?
Radio Raheem.
Yeah.
Linda Fiorentino, Peter Berg, and Bill Pullman in a film by John Dahl. The Last Seduction.
Any relation to Raoul the Doll?
I don't think so. All right, Last Seduction from 1994, as we said, directed by John Dahl, who is a guy who directed some other stuff.
Perhaps the second one?
I don't think he did.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't. He directed Joyride, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Paul Walker.
Paul Walker Hauser.
Yeah. Also, Rounders and Red Rock West.
Okay.
Pretty much since then, he's gone on to do almost exclusively TV stuff.
Oh.
Since like 2007. Battlestar Galactica, Breaking Bad, 1 episode. True Blood, 4 episodes. Terriers, Shameless.
The show? Shameless.
Dexter. He did 16 episodes of Dexter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This kind of fits in his genre. The writer of this, Steve Barancik, Barancik, I don't know, wrote the second one, No Good Deed, and Domino.
Oh, I hate that movie.
The Keira Knightley. Is that Keira Knightley, right?
Yeah, Tony Scott, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
I haven't heard that movie in a long time.
This song started out really sexy, and now it's
like an action 80s
now
movie.
It's really epic.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Now we're back to sexy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a montage, a montage song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
like a guy training, like a Rocky, and then now we're fucking.
Yeah. which happens in Rocky a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So the plot of this movie: a strong-willed telemarketing manager steals her husband's drug money and hides out in a small town where she meets the perfect dupe for her next scheme.
The perfect dupe.
Dupe, yeah.
Dupe.
I don't know. Is dupe a word?
Yeah, you can dupe someone into doing something.
But is it?
I got duped. Yeah,
that's more of a verb, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got duped by the dupe.
Dupe is a noun.
Yeah, I don't think it
noun and
would
verb
be characterized as a noun.
I don't know. Yeah, so this is our first topic on the 80s and 90s erotic thrillers.
Yep.
And like Joseph was saying before we started recording the show, it feels like every other erotic thriller has Michael Douglas in it. Michael Douglas, shockingly missing from this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do have Linda Fiorentina, who I've only ever seen in Dogma. And I loved her in Dogma.
Yeah, Dogma, and there was another one that I recognized her from, or know her more from, which was Men in Black.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Men in Black.
Yeah.
And then Peter Berg, who most of us know him as the director, Peter Berg, as the dupe, I guess. The titular dupe. But he's done. Let me see what his directing credits were. I know he directed Lone Survivor, Battleship. He did a 30 for 30, Hancock, Friday Night Lights, The Rundown with The Rock, and Very Bad Things. So he started directing in '98, a few years after this.
Also known for in my house as Corky Romano's brother in Corky Romano.
I can't say I've seen that movie.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But a couple other notable names that you'd seen in it are kind of. I thought Bill Pullman was going to be in it more. He kind of is, but he's really not.
Yeah.
He's the guy that gets bamboozled by Linda Fiorentino's character, by Bridget,
the husband,
aka Wendy.
Wendy Croy.
Wendy Croy. Yeah. And then who else? Dean Norris is there for a hot second.
Yeah, Dean Norris,
J.T. Walsh, and Bill Nunn, who I know Bill Nunn for it's Radio Rahul.
Radio Raheem.
Raheem, yeah, sorry. But it's also the J. Jonah Jameson's right-hand man, where he's like,
oh, yeah.
I heard Spider-Man was there. That's Bill Nunn.
Yeah.
And he dies with his dick out in this movie, which is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He got coerced into showing his dick off.
Yeah, exactly. So,
oh boy, I've been there.
Yeah, so this is a I hate it when someone coerces me to pull my dick out and then I crash through the windshield and die.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
You've never crashed through a windshield and died before?
Yeah.
Wear your seatbelts, kids. And keep your dick in your pants.
Yeah, if you're gonna pull your dick out, leave your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Patreon pick for the entire month of August. They had
the topic.
Yeah, the whole topic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they had they chose and this is just the cool ass yard duties chose this from the collection. It was dystopian post-apocalyptic futures, and then now 80s and 90s erotic thrillers.
Yeah.
They back-to-backed it.
Yeah.
Which we may have to record some of these back-to-back, depending on how sexy they are.
Yeah, that would be for Patreon only.
Old school style. Before we went on the YouTube, we recorded everything back-to-back.
Yeah.
Nude.
We are all actually still pantsless, though.
Yeah, that's right. COVID style.
Yeah.
Get on that Zoom meeting, no pants.
Yep.
So anyways, yeah, this is on the list of like Rolling Stone's top 50 erotic thrillers. I think it's number 5 or 6 or something like that.
It's high up there.
And I never heard of it before, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of blind pulled it because I've never heard it before, and I've already seen most of the other ones that were on that list that fit in the 80s and 90s category. And
it's got a great poster.
Yeah, her just smoking the cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And she's a smoke show. She's hot. She's a badass in this. But based off of like the synopsis that we read the first week, I thought she was going to be just an already established killer.
Oh.
But you find out through the movie that she's willing to kill. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. But it's more like she kills with her smarts, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just fucks people over.
We
and fucks them.
Join the story like when she makes the turn on like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Make this decision.
Yeah. So, and she's the telemarketing kind of scumbag. She's basically the Alec Baldwin from Glengarry Glen Ross.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is all of our first viewings, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's go around the room and around the table and start with Tyler for initial thoughts. What do you think about Last Seduction?
I love this movie. I loved it. Oh my god, it was. After the movie ended, I actually yelled yes. Just a great twisting and turning story, and really ultimately. I feel like at some point in the movie, she dupes the audience.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And she duped me.
I felt duped.
Oh, yeah? How so?
Just based on her acting like she's in love with this guy, but comes to find out she's not.
So she would have got you.
Oh, yeah.
They would have been in that apartment killing her husband.
Yeah, if I would, I would not.
No question.
Yeah. It would have been no question.
I would have been simping hard.
She was just like, you just go in there. And then even when he says, oh, I'm the husband, I was like, I don't care. Bam. I'm like, come on, Wendy or Bridget, whoever you are. I don't care who you are. Let's just get out of here. And then, so, I mean, this movie was really well paced. The acting was very good. And you know what? A part of me thought, like, I would be willing to be duped by this person, like that. Like this was like
I'd be happily be her pawn.
Yeah.
So you would fall for the siren song.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. I mean, or like a succubus or anything like that. Like I'm like the baby deer out in the wild.
Well, Tyler famously is a simp.
Women are the superior species. Yes.
I'm a sucker for the puss.
Yeah, I mean
poetry when you say it.
I mean,
every time
I think Bukowski wrote that.
Probably.
When God made me, he made me horny.
I'm not ashamed by it. I'm not ashamed by it at
When
all.
God made me, he was horny.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So, but it was a really fun movie, and I think the acting, there was nothing. I don't know why I went into this movie thinking that it was going to be bad in some way, but I mean. I don't know. I guess like when I hear the term 80s, 90s erotic thrillers, I kind of jump to like cheesy movies. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just, but yeah, really enjoyed this movie. Really, really enjoyed it.
Cool. Awesome. Joseph, what'd you think about this?
Well, going into it, kind of jumping on that, like the hearing, like erotic thrillers, not necessarily a genre that I would gravitate towards.
Sure.
Just because like basing the whole plot of a movie around like sex essentially, or like the idea of sex, the concept of sex, something I've heard of before.
Sex, I've heard of that before.
Yeah.
It's like a book.
I know some of these words.
The concept of sex.
That's a Dr. Ruth book, I think.
I was a little like hesitant to going into it, but I mean, this movie specifically didn't really have like a whole lot. Like there's some like pivotal moments in the story where it's like it has its place. There's some like a couple gratuitous shots of just like her body, just like naked.
Yeah.
And apparently she's just really good at sex in this movie. I just take their word for it.
Yeah. And there's a little dong too.
Oh yeah, just a little dong.
And actually, there is hanging dong in this very movie.
Just a little one.
Just a tiny bit. Well, I thought it was a big one. He said he was hung like a horse.
Like a normal dong to me.
That line made me laugh out loud. That was so funny.
What confidence you have to say to walk up to a woman and say that?
I'm hung like a horse.
By the way, my wang is huge.
By the way, I got a huge wiener.
Donkey dick.
But her response was perfect too. She's like, well, let's see it.
Yeah.
Like, that was amazing.
I get that'd be the appropriate response, right?
Yeah.
Like yeah, prove it.
Oh yeah. Let's do it
right now.
All talk.
That's the appropriate.
But overall, like the movie and the erotic thriller genre feels like it's like a modern noir-ish, or takes a lot of elements of a noir movie and puts it into this context, like with music and lighting and the story itself. It's kind of like not really a mystery to solve, but it's more in like the characters and the lighting and the music and everything. I'm sure there's other erotic thrillers that are like more like detective movies, like Basic Instinct or Fatal Attraction, I think. But the story I thought was really interesting and really kind of kept me engaged throughout. And the Neanderthal looking Peter Berg was kind of like he was like a simp pretty much. Yeah. He's like, I'll do it. Like, I don't want to just be your fuck buddy. Okay. I want to be more than the fuck buddy. And she's just like stringing him along because she's got this devious plan in mind. You know, she's playing the game of this. And from a technical standpoint, there's a lot of like great shots in this movie as well. Like the beginning where Bill Pullman's doing that initial drug exchange, drug sell, underneath the like Manhattan Bridge or the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah. And like this great sort of silhouette shot of the Brooklyn Bridge and of them in the foreground was like, I was like, that's solid stuff. I wouldn't expect that from
feels like a real movie.
This genre of movie. Because like that's what I think of too. Like Tyler said, like kind of campiness to it going like when I think about it. And I'm sure there are movies within this genre that aren't in the top 30 erotic thrillers or whatever that essentially just use that, like, this is an erotic thriller, but they just wanted to make a softcore porn.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm sure there's plenty of those movies where they just like want to see people fuck. Let's get some attractive women, some attractive guys, and just have them sex, and then we'll build the rest of the story around that.
Sure.
But this was like pretty solid in its execution, and like I got like actually like kind of like confused in like what was real.
Sure.
And because I don't remember her actually killing anybody.
She didn't.
Yeah. Like on screen.
No, she just says she killed someone.
Yeah.
Says, oh, if you want to be in this relationship, you got to kill too. Then we're both equals.
Yeah.
Did not make any sense at all, but I was all for it.
She needs a man who can commit.
Tyler's like, pay me $37,000 and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've established that's my lowest amount.
I'll do it. Just look at me. Tell me I'm a good boy.
Yeah. That's really how it would go down.
And I like the lore of Bill Pullman's character being like also like entranced by this woman that he would sell drugs for her, and then she just fucking robs him.
She must be good in bed.
She's gotta be.
He didn't like it that much though. He backhands her.
I know, right in the beginning. I'm like, okay, well, they're establishing this guy as a piece of shit.
Yeah. I had sympathy for him at first. I was like, he's just selling prescription drugs.
Yeah. And then they
it was pharmaceutical cocaine.
Yeah. And then
the prescription.
I guess you're
back
right.
in the day, back when kids could go in the mines, and they add like the fact that he owes somebody else money. It's not like I just want my money back. It's like he has stakes as well.
Yeah.
Like he mentions the guy who has like he has a thing for thumbs.
Yeah.
And like they show him with like the broken thumb, and like you don't see that part of the story, but you know that he has like something's gonna happen to him if he doesn't get the money back.
I took a loan out from a guy with a vowel at the end of both his first and last name.
Yeah.
Is he Italian? Luigi Mangione?
But yeah, it's the story I thought was really interesting, and like the characters were really like well fleshed out, I think. So yeah, I enjoyed it ultimately.
Cool. Awesome.
I don't know if I'd watch it again, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right, cool. Awesome. I think I'm kind of in that same boat. Like I did enjoy the movie. I think it was very competently made, had a good vibe to it too. It kept the cool feel and cool factor throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she kept the cool factor throughout the whole thing too.
Yeah, even when like things were like kind of like dicey.
Yeah, kind of popping off, and she's still just cool as a cucumber because she knows she's got that power.
Yeah.
Got that power of those guys.
Power of the puss.
That's right. And it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. And I liked that, you know, like you said, Joseph, the genre could be an excuse to just have attractive people fucking on screen, and then you can go to the theater and watch it with your significant other or your parents and make it weird. But they don't do that in this. They use the sex as a means for him. No, it's a means for you to understand why he's so hooked on her.
Yeah.
And it's like the first time they have sex, it's pretty standard in the house, and she leaves the next day, and he runs out after her. That's when he's seen the horse dick swinging.
And they work together
in the boxers. And then all of a sudden, next day, 2 days later, whatever, they happen to be working at the same place. I don't think she knew that.
Oh, okay.
No, I think that was a coincidence.
But then there's the scene where they're having sex on the chain link fence, and she's like like standing on him.
She's
but
holding onto the fence.
She's like, she's rappelling down the fence onto his dick.
She's free soloing him.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, this guy's hook, line, and sinker. He's bought and sold for the puss.
Yeah.
And so he'll do anything for her at this point. And he can't get enough. It's like a drug, that thing, right?
Yeah.
That was my favorite sex scene. That was awesome.
Let's rank our sex scenes. Tyler, you go first.
The bar scene.
The bar scene? The chain link fence one?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a reminiscent of something happened in your real life?
Totally.
I'm surprised you didn't say the rape scene, Tyler. Usually that's what you go for. But then at the same time, so there was the cool vibe of the story, the coolness of her, and just how she is conniving, and she is by the end of it irredeemable. Like she has no regard for him.
Yeah.
She is and it was as surprising to me as at the end of Ex Machina when I can't remember what the robot's name is. Ava. Mm-hmm. When she ultimately like turns on Brendan Gleeson. Or Donald Gleeson, and she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna let you out. I'm just gonna go out on my own. I'm like, I thought she liked him.
Nope.
And nope. She's just
That's an erotic thriller.
Yeah, it is. It is, absolutely.
A sci-fi erotic thriller.
So, she does a good turn in the sense that you're like, I could have sworn there was gonna be something different from this, from her motives. But then on top of it, there's a reveal that you don't see coming at all, because his ex-wife is just very briefly mentioned and swept under the rug. And you're like, yeah, he's kind of running away from something, and yeah, his friends talk about how blah, 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 something's traumatic or whatever. But you don't expect anything more than that. And then all of a sudden she uncovers that he unknowingly married a man, a transsexual man. And it's like...
Went all the way to marriage.
Yeah, they got married on a drunken night, like a Vegas night or something like that, Married a showgirl.
Yeah.
And turns out she had a dick. Mm-hmm. And so clearly he's sensitive about that, and she uses that to trigger his anger to basically this mock rape.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the question. And I don't really particularly like talking about rape that often, but here we go. Is it a rape if she's intending him to have sex with her?
In the context...
In this movie, the context of this movie. Legal definition.
Well, I mean,
if she says everything the way that she's...
Legally, I would say yeah.
Still a rape? Even though she wants him to have sex with her?
I mean, she consented.
If you want someone to rape you, is that then a rape? It's like the square root of -1.
Isn't it?
It's only when you don't want it anymore.
Correct.
Yeah.
But she wanted it. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was part of her plan.
Yeah. To the law, though, obviously, it looks like...
Yes.
And then she acts, obviously...
From the police officer standing outside the window taking notes. He was like, that rape, definitely.
Yeah.
But it was like, that's a great con that she gives him.
Yeah.
And there throughout the whole movie, there's like...
She knows he can't resist.
Yeah, and it's like little mini cons building up to a giant con at the end, which I liked that quite a bit.
Yeah.
So ultimately, yeah, very good movie. Very interesting, engaging. The character was cool, and she never breaks character. The one time I thought she did was when she's doodling the hearts and stuff on the note. Like you don't see her doing it, but it's like, what's the guy's name? Mike? Is it Mike?
I think so.
Let's see here. Let me confirm. Yeah, Mike. So she's doodling like Mike with the hearts and stuff all over the paper, and I thought that seems a little bit goo goo gaga for this guy. Doesn't seem like her character, but
seems very high school.
Yeah, exactly. It's like very childish in their like
but then
affection.
She's hiding under the bed.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all calculated.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I also like that she slaps him multiple times, and he just like takes it and just goes what? Just moves on, because she's hot.
Yeah.
So, anyways, solid erotic thriller. Solid erotic thriller.
Yeah, I thought this was just taking the sexual nature of it aside, like you were saying, it's only a means to progress the story rather than...
It's a tool in her arsenal.
She knows she can use this to her advantage.
Yeah, I mean...
I wouldn't even call it an erotic thriller as so much as just a thriller.
Yeah.
But she uses her sexuality as a tool.
As a weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean... it's hard to feel bad for the guy. because
he's in prison for the rest of his life for doing nothing.
Wait, he's in prison for the rest of his life?
I don't know about the rest of us. Well, yeah, because he was framed essentially for the murder as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in that prison, I'd have been like, worth every time of my life.
Bill Pullman when he's tied up.
Oh, hey, you're here. Oh, you're stabbing me.
She like maces him in his mouth.
Yeah, she pours mace, sprays mace directly into his
Would
windpipe.
that kill you?
I think it would suffocate you.
I guess
Perhaps.
so, yeah.
Perhaps.
I mean,
I thought it was like aluminum, like paint or something.
Oh, yeah.
Valhalla.
I got some good trivia here. So Linda Fiorentino was rumored to be nominated for the Academy Award this year for Best Lead Actress, but it was a TV movie, so it didn't get a theatrical release.
Oh, really?
First, so
that was a TV movie.
First came out on TV, and then it had a theatrical release, so it did not qualify. She was also offered the option of letting a body double do the sex scenes, but she chose to do them herself.
Yeah, well, the guy was hung like a horse.
It's not real sex.
Oh, it's real, baby.
Fiorentino also came up with the idea to put the cigarette out in the pie, which I thought that was a fun bit where it says "Love Grandma."
Crimes against pies.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible waste of pie.
I know.
To be fair, though, you could just cut that piece out.
Well, it's tainted. Probably taste this cigarette in there.
Nah. The director, John Dahl, he says he thinks of this movie more like a dark comedy than a film noir, which I don't see much dark comedy in it at all.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, other than like the guy who was convinced to take his dick out. Which was
that was funny.
Yeah.
But
I heard Spider-Man was there with his dick out. Let's see here. There's an alternate ending with J.T. Walsh, who's the lawyer that she keeps calling and consulting. But it ultimately wasn't used because John Dahl thought it was too much of a coincidence to have that lawyer appear at the end as Mike's defense attorney. So he was going to be there as his defense attorney and be like, "You're fucked." And by the way, yeah. Roger Ebert listed this as number 5 on his best films of 1994.
Wow,
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then there was an early draft of the script that was told from Mike's perspective, which I think that would be interesting, but less interesting. Less interesting because you'd get less Linda Fiorentino.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
It would just be him simping the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to see her again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what she's doing right now. When he's up to. Italian censorship visa number. Italian censorship visa.
What's that?
I guess the movie was censored in Italy.
Really?
Yeah. In the bar scene after Bridget slaps Mike at the office for touching her, and the two are making amends.
Yeah.
When prompted by Mike for more information, she tells him some truth, saying that she stole $1 million and spent it all. While the figure was actually $700,000 in the story, she had only spent a little bit of it. It's one of the few times Bridget is actually honest with Mike. However, since the story seems incredible, Mike immediately dismisses it as a lie.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game to play on her part because no one's gonna believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, like if I went up to some girl like at a bar and I was like, I want you to be honest with me, and they just say, okay, fine, I stole $1 million, I'd be like,
exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
You all say the same thing.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
It's all the same with you, barflies.
You'll laugh.
You'll cry.
Might get a hard on. I certainly did.
That's right, I did.
Do you have anything that you could tell somebody that's true about your life that people would think is fake?
Two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie. Yeah, that's a game.
I don't know.
We don't have to make the lies, but
I don't think.
Oh, I know one.
I don't think there's anything in my life that's unbelievable.
I think there's one.
I think there's one too.
What?
You fucking cleaned Olivia Wilde's family's house.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
and masturbated to her pictures.
I did not do that. Jesus Christ.
You just came all over them.
Oh god.
You just rubbed them on your nude body and left.
Nope.
Just masturbated
I
later.
did not.
Cover yourself in honey. Stuck them to your body.
What's wrong wrong with you
That's
guys?
unbelievable.
I was crying and I had a boner.
No, that is interesting.
Yeah.
But also the fact that you rode your bicycle from Sacramento to San Francisco for your 21st birthday.
Oh yeah, that's
cool. That's a cool fact.
Yeah.
You should do it again.
No. That was hard.
That's what she said.
Yes,
on
it
that
is.
chain link fence.
Yeah.
I think probably the most weird fact for me is that I was married, bought a house, had a foreclosure, and divorced before I was 24.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a major life accomplishment.
Yes, it was like a factory reset, starting everything, life reset all over again.
It was like all compressed into that short amount of time.
Yeah,
Like you sped run adult life very early on.
Yeah, less than 4 years from graduation of high school, I was already married, divorced, bought a house, foreclosed, start over again. Credit fucked.
Oh man,
that was fast.
Yeah,
Good times.
Those years are behind you now.
Yeah, I'm a new man, as they say.
That's an interest. I mean,
how about you, Joseph? Do you got any
do you have
incredible stories?
Incredible? I don't know.
Your dad's Jackie Chan. Besides that,
you would have to know like YouTube history, but Boxy went to my high school.
What? Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there was.
Did you know her?
Yeah, I did. She was the same grade as me, and we had freshman year. We had a 3D animation class, and I was in, and she was in, and randomly, one day she came up to me and hugged me, and then I wasn't like friends with her or anything, and then I was like, kind of like, I'm still like introverted freshman in high school, and I was like, kind of like, I didn't do anything about it, and then
okay, hi.
And then I was like,
Houston, we have a boner.
but she hugged me, and then she's like, I'm gonna hug you every day, and she then proceeded to do that for like the rest of the class, like the semester.
Before you guys were in this class together.
And yeah, and then
did you start hugging her back?
I guess I don't remember much about it. I just remember her doing that and saying that. And
you
then
want sucky now, mommy.
Yeah, and then she went into like theater, and also this was like she was started YouTube in high school.
Oh, really?
And I was unaware of her at the time, like of that, like her presence on YouTube. But apparently, like men would wait for her outside of high school, outside of the school.
That's creepy.
They're like, I like Invader Zim too.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like the one fun fact. Is like I went to high school with Boxy, and she hugged me every day freshman year.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
funny.
but you'd have to know like
Boxy.
YouTube lore.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one of the like the OG YouTube
early
influencers.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of Boxy, this movie, The Last Seduction.
Great segue.
It really was a Last Seduction because she well, I mean, I guess they did make a sequel, but I will ignore the fact that there is a sequel and just think to myself, she really won in the end. It's kind of one of those movies where the villain wins in the end. Like, it's exactly that. And she only killed one person.
What other movies can you think of besides No Country for Old Men where the villain wins?
The villain wins?
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
I guess that technically counts. But it doesn't because it gets undone.
Yeah, but
not after a few years though. It's like that's how the world is for like I don't remember, but it's like a certain amount of years. The villain wins in the end. Watchmen.
I got a list here.
Watchmen.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
He gets his daughter, granddaughter.
I forgot about
that. He gets away.
His grand/daughter. Usual Suspects. Kaiser Soze escapes. 7.
Oh yeah.
He completes exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
Just because he dies at the end doesn't mean he didn't win because that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs? I don't think that's true. Well, I
guess
Hannibal, but
he's not the villain.
He's not the villain.
He's just a guy.
He's just a villain.
He's just a villain. Yeah. Yeah. You had Watchmen. He said Watchmen. Funny Games. Fuck, I love Funny Games. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Kinda.
Who is the villain in that?
There's Ratchet.
Oh yeah.
Hereditary. Payment wins.
Payment wins.
That's a good one.
The Omen, yeah, because there's like 4 Omens.
Oh yeah,
that.
The Omen. Yeah.
Primal Fear. Haven't seen that one. And Saw, it says. Oh, Wicker Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Saw.
Yeah, I didn't think about Saw.
Greatest movies where the bad guys win. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
They strike back.
Yeah, they did strike back.
Mm-hmm. Also, Revenge of the Sith. If you're going to stay in the Star Wars world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of hard with those movies, though, because, like, they're just, like, another one after it.
I know. That's how I feel about the Infinity War.
It's like, temporarily he wins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Identity?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I guess, technically.
Yeah.
Okay, so the budget...
He turns into a little kid at the end.
Budget for this movie, $2.5 million. And box office, total worldwide is almost $6 million. So
okay.
Made a profit.
That's good.
Matt Stillman commented on our YouTube video from last week and says that Last Seduction could also be considered not just a erotic thriller 80s and 90s, but also a 90s indie gem.
Oh,
so
okay.
I could see it.
Yeah.
For a $2.5 million movie, I don't know. Let's see what the inflation is on that. 2.5 million in 1994. Let's see, 1994. That's about 4.3 million today.
Oh,
that's still a pretty low budget movie.
Yeah,
it's not. I mean, I'm sure it had studio backing behind it or whatever, but not like definitely not a big budget movie.
I think probably Bound as well.
Bound's like really low budget. I think that's like a micro budget.
It's $4.5 million.
Is it really? Oh, I thought it was less than that.
Estimated, and it grossed worldwide $3.8 million.
I thought Bound was like 200,000 or something.
No.
That'd be a good one to cover this month. We got a couple of listeners, regular listeners of the show, that have rated this on Letterboxd. I feel like this would be fun to do.
Okay.
Josh G from Your Next Favorite Movie, 3.5 stars. Linda Fiorentino is hell of a femme fatale. Agreed. And Joe Bridges, who doesn't rate a whole lot very high unless it actually deserves it. 3.5 stars. It's high for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think, at least. It's a very discerning taste in what makes a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
A conniving woman tricks her shady business dealings husband out of $700,000 when she flees to the city awaiting a final divorce. She seduces a gullible man looking for love into a murder for hire plot. This movie definitely has a lot of cons. Micro cons, short cons, long cons, all the cons. Overall, it's very 90s and probably keeps it from being well remembered since everything is dated, and at this point, and most of the cons just wouldn't work today. It almost feels quaint with how everything would quickly be resolved or fixed using a cell phone. Or simply can't happen because of various security measures post 9/11. I did like that it's a femme fatale driven noir, which is not very common. Watched on Tubi. Cool. Yeah.
Tubi.
I mean, I think you could still do the cons, but it would have to be like tweaked a little bit to account for technology.
Yeah, I think perhaps, or you'd have to lean into the fact that like he's more of a country bumpkin.
Yeah,
because it doesn't.
There's more of an emotional manipulation that needs to take place.
Well, not necessarily that, but more like he's technology inept.
Oh,
you know,
I see what you're
he's
saying.
a dum dum.
Yeah, like he's a Amish or something. You know? He's like, wait, you flew on the metal bird?
I could see him.
Miami?
I could see Peter Berg with that beard, the Amish sort of beard.
The Viggo Mortensen from Witness. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot more to say about it. I liked it a lot. You guys want to grade this thing? It's a little early, but
yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say than like
it's good.
Story was solid, and
I'll say this: I didn't get one boner.
Not
little disappointed.
Not one boner.
No.
I mean, it got me in the mood. I did. I mean, I was like, throughout the whole movie, I was like, I would follow her like a dog.
So are we just have the hard sex thing again?
I would follow her like a dog and do her bidding with no questions asked.
But you're a simp, though.
So
you would kill a man.
Yeah, but I mean, I would want the murder to be a little bit more collaborative.
A collaborative murder?
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, well, maybe instead of stabbing him, how about we just do like a gunshot, and then it's quicker and easier that way, sweetie? What do you think,
sweetie?
You got to get out there and you got to start fucking.
And then I would just chop him up Dexter style and throw him
you
out
would
into
do
the
the
sea.
chopping?
Oh yeah,
You would chop him up?
I would chop
just
him
leave
up.
him there.
Well, because we need to make sure it disappears. That's how you get. That's how you get away with murder.
Just let the cops take it away.
No, they're gonna be investigating why this man is dead.
No, they'll just go, oh, just another dead guy. New York City, am I right? And then boom. I am the law. Huck him out into the Hudson River.
But yeah, if I had to grade this movie, it would definitely be a solid A for sure. Solid A.
Okay.
Yeah,
you got it. You're giving it an A.
Yeah, just like great pacing, good story, good twists and turns, and just entertaining. It's just, and I think I could see myself watching this movie again for sure.
Did Angela watch this with you?
No.
Were your pants on?
No. I had to
I was
think about
being
that
like
for a second.
edged the whole time.
But yeah.
Cool. A from
A.
Tyler. Joseph, what do you think?
I think like an A-.
A-. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was solid. Like solid, engaging, entertaining story with a few twists and turns that were pretty exciting. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go B. I liked it quite a bit, and I don't know what could make it an A for me, but B feels about right.
Okay.
B for bare butts.
I was gonna say B for babe.
Babe for boobs.
Yeah.
B for boobs.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that we saw bare breasts.
You were surprised?
Yeah, because they were like kind of dancing around showing any nudity. It was all like that creative shot composition where it just shows side boob, then side butt, and then hand on the lower back, and you're like, oh, okay, they're just gonna cut around it. But
you see a nip in there.
Yeah, for a little bit, and then you see a little side wang.
Yeah.
I wish there was more balls though. Not enough balls in sexual movies, in my opinion.
Oh, it's the ugliest
It's
part
the
of,
worst part of the guy.
Yeah, it's the worst part.
It's worse than a butthole, I think.
Yeah.
Because at least with a butthole, you're like, yeah, it's a butthole.
Everyone has them.
Yeah, no buttholes are. I mean, none of them are attractive.
Balls are just.
But balls, you're just like it's
part for yourself.
It's part of the genitalia.
Yeah, it's offensive.
It should be part of like a respected part of the body, but it's terrible.
I don't know. I think
it's a wretched thing.
The wiener, the wang, and the balls.
No, the wang's great.
Oh,
yeah.
Wang's fine. You can have a good looking dong.
Yeah,
but no one's has attractive balls.
No,
I'll just say that.
I'm gay.
Nope.
Maybe I have too passionate opinions about balls.
No, I feel I share your passion.
Well, and the other thing too
they're
is
an
like,
affront to the males.
If this was like a modern movie, I feel like they're like, well, you showed breasts one time, Linda. Why don't we just do it on every sex scene? And they're just like maximize the amount of boobs that we see. And I feel that the movie was restrained in that regard.
Yeah,
where it wasn't too gratuitous.
Yeah, I appreciated that.
Sure about that?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Just ask Sydney Sweeney in Euphoria. Always topless.
What?
Yeah, she's supposed to be a teenager too. It's like,
yeah, no,
really?
They're all in high school.
It's really disturbing when
Okay,
they like the shows are like these like they're young adult shows, but they're set in high schools.
Yeah.
They're
like,
played by adults, but they're still high schoolers in the thing.
She's 20 years old, but the character's 17 or 8, just barely turned 18 or 16 or 17. And you're like,
I'm seeing this person fuck right now.
I don't like this. Yeah.
No, I want you to see you fuck.
So anyways.
I don't know, man. That 15-year-old's pretty hot.
So that's it. That's
all right. That's The Last Seduction.
Yeah. So what's next?
That was yours?
It was mine.
Tyler.
Yes.
What's yours?
Yeah, we need to hear both of you guys' actually.
Mine is Wild Things.
Ooh.
I've never heard or seen.
You've never
this
heard?
You
movie.
ever heard of this? He's talked about this movie.
Yeah.
You have?
Yes, I
No, I
have.
wasn't listening.
It's Neve Campbell, where everybody thought that she was going to be topless in it. when
And
it came out. Denise Richards.
Yeah, Richards.
She's topless.
I don't know. Maybe
She's
I
topless.
Don't we have a drop for that?
Yeah.
I am sure that once I start watching it, I'll probably have seen it, but
I doubt it.
It's just,
you would remember. This is a great movie.
Is that the one where she's in the pool?
Yeah.
I think I have seen this before then.
It's one of the most Florida movies of all time.
Okay.
Other than Florida Project.
Nope. More so.
More so.
John McNaughton directed it.
Yeah, so I'll be...
McNaughton?
Yeah, he also directed Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
So that will be my movie.
Let's see where's that streaming. Things. Just watch. Streaming in my living room tonight.
Ooh. Yo, this bit again.
Stars and Philo.
Stars
and Philo.
So nowhere.
Yeah, so it's not streamable. You can rent it for $4 though.
Fun.
And Apple TV has it for rent. Sometimes they don't. I would recommend there because most of their streaming is cleaner. The quality of the stream is better.
Yeah.
And this movie does have a 4K restoration.
Nice.
So, Joseph, what about you?
I'm like up in the air with a couple, like American Gigolo, or
I say Cruising,
or Eyes Wide Shut.
Ooh, that's good.
That's more. I feel like that's more of like also has a horror.
It's like a
element.
conspiracy.
Yeah. It's also really long. I think.
That's what she said.
That's what Nicole Kidman says.
Oh yeah.
I think American Gigolo.
American Gigolo. All right, let's see.
Male prostitute. Richard Gere.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Gigolo.
I was crying and I had a boner.
All right, that is streaming on Canopy and Hoopla. If it's on Canopy, it can't be that bad.
Perfect.
Cool. So next week, Wild Things.
Wild Things.
And then the week after that, American Gigolo. And then we'll have to get the
Patreon
classmates to weigh in on part 4 of this.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Do we have 5 Saturdays this month?
Oh, yeah, dude.
For August.
We do.
Oh, shit.
Binge Lord Dan actually wrote in on Blue Sky. He skeeted at me.
Oh.
And
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's not a tweet, it's a skeet. And he skeeted at me and said, there's 5. He said there's, oh, yeah. He said there's 5 Saturdays in August, so we need to do a taking one for the team with Brianna. And she's currently watching one of them right now, Dan.
All right.
Which is not an erotic thriller.
No, it's
just a separate thing.
Yeah, no, this is just its own thing. Because we only have 4. The structure of this.
There's 3 movies from us and then one
from the Patreon. So there's a 5th Saturday in August. We have to do something fun with it. Yep. I suggest we do a punishment movie for all of us.
Punishment erotic thriller.
Let's just watch a softcore porn.
That's Deuce Bigelow. That's this punishment erotic thriller.
All right.
No, I say we watch The New Crow.
The New Crow.
Yeah. It's bad.
All right.
It's supposed to be bad enough that it should be a punishment, but it's also relatively new and has Bill Skarsgård. So how bad could it be?
Well, no,
and
we'll
FK Twigs.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Why does she call herself that? She used to be called Twigs?
Formerly known as Twigs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never looked into it.
What's she called now?
Same thing.
Oh.
Twigs.
It's like the Prince thing where it's like we still call him Prince even though he's not Prince anymore.
I'm the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
Formerly and currently known as Prince, actually.
Now his name is just a symbol now.
Yeah.
Well, he's not with us anymore, but
he's like
he died.
Oh. His name is like this aliens from Arrival.
Oh.
Yeah,
with
just
the circle.
the symbol.
Yeah, you're like, what does that say? It's like a concept of something.
It's like the beginning and end of a sentence, but you don't know where, and it's somewhere in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got anything else?
No.
Okay. Anything in the chat? No one's there? Oh, okay. All right. So thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That's Javier, Heather, Michael, and Chris. And if you want to support us on Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass. Or you can just watch on the YouTube, share with a friend. We're at 1,160 subscribers now.
All right.
Shooting up. We're trying to get to the 2,000 mark. What I'm really want to do is I want to surpass our old pal Jack.
It's the motherfucking MCFC
What does he have?
podcast.
He has like
4,700.
Oh,
yeah, he has a lot.
Just only because it's like
he's doing topical things.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying he's like I'm only shooting for that because I'm like if we were like, hey, let's pick someone with 200,000 subscribers. Like, okay, well, that's not realistic.
No.
At least right now, not right now. But Jack, you hear that, Jack?
We're coming for you.
Coming for you, motherfucker.
You and your Dexter videos.
Yeah, and if you like watch Dexter, go subscribe to Let's Crash This Parade, all one word on YouTube. Jack's doing episode by episode reviews of the new series, the new Dexter series.
And they're really good videos too. He has a very insightful commentary on the Dexter series.
Him and I were talking earlier in the week about, I can't remember exactly what it was, but about how I was talking to him about how passionate I am about specific apple breeds. And
apples, the fruit, apple
fruit,
strains,
the strain, different breeds of apple,
species of apple.
And he's like, "How long are you going to talk about this?" And I'm like, "It's when you're passionate about something, it just
How
flows."
long are you going to talk about apples?
And I said, "That's why your Dexter videos and your Saw videos get so many views, is because you're passionate about it." And it's like, you don't even have to try, and it's just spews out of them.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
That's me with apples.
Pretty much that and parasites. I could talk about parasites for a long time. But anyways, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for joining us this week. We crank off erotic thrillers 80s and 90s for the month of August with Last Seduction. Follow us next week as we review Wild Things, one of the Florida-est movies of all time. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on Instagram at Middle Class Film Class.
And on TikTok at Middle Class Film Class. And on Twitter at Podcast MCFC.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching and listening. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
See ya.